It's a snowy scene here in Syracuse, but a similar picture across the southern Gulf Coast states. They saw a big amount of snowfall from a weather system that rolled through earlier this week. And this is in part due to our jet streams, why we saw this polar plunge. So we have two jet streams, or the roadways for our weather systems. One to our north called the polar jet stream, one to our south called the subtropical jet stream. And they normally blow from west to east across the U.S., but when we have weather systems rolling through, it can cause kinks in the jet stream. In this case, we had a strong area of high pressure across the Rockies, and it rotates like a clock with a strong north wind across the middle of the country, pulling down this polar air mass. Plus, we had an area of low pressure across the Gulf Coast states, which brought up some moisture from the south, and that moisture turned over to snowfall because of how chilly it was across the southern states. Snowfall totals from Monday night through Tuesday night stretch from Texas all through the entire Gulf of Mexico, even up across the Carolinas. Amounts 4 inches in Texas, breaking the record of 2.6 back in 1949, 10 inches in New Orleans, Louisiana, 6 inches in Waveland, Mississippi. Mobile, Alabama had 7.5 inches, 8.8 inches in Milton, Florida, and 8 inches in Camilla, Georgia. So this broke records for almost every single city. And on average, we really don't see snow down south very often. The average snowfall for an entire year in Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi is under an inch. For Alabama, Florida, and Georgia, we usually get nothing. So this is just incredible, the amount they've seen over the past couple of days. This was the worst winter storm in over 120 years for the Gulf Coast states. Older snowstorms before 120 years were unreliable because of the record keeping back then. Reporting on the weather deck, I'm meteorologist Violet Skyber.